Welcome to Truth Unveiled, where we don't clap for grammar, we clap for results. So this week, something quiet but historical happened. Nigeria entered a conversation that it has not occupied meaningfully since 1960. Not charity, not sympathy, not population size, economic contribution. According to IMF projections, Nigeria is now among the top 6 countries driving global GDP growth. So pause there. This is not about being rich. This is about being relevant. And relevance in global economics is power. The context most people are missing. For decades, Nigeria existed in the global economy as a paradox. We had large population, huge potential, but minimal global impact. We produce oil, but not influence. We had markets, but not momentum. We had size, but not structure. So when Nigeria now shows up as a top contributor to global economic growth, it signals something different. Capital is moving. Production is responding. Reforms are unlocking activity. Confidence is returning. Growth does not appear by accident. It responds to policy signals. You see why this moment is historic? Since independence, Nigeria has had moments of revenue booms, especially oil-driven ones. But this is different. This is not about price spikes. This is about broad-based economic movement. IMF growth contribution measures one thing: who is actually pushing the world economy forward. For Nigeria to rank that high means the economy is no longer stagnant, whether you like it or not. It means reforms are converting pressure into productivity. And that takes leadership willing to absorb short-term pain for long-term positioning. Which brings us to Tinubu's hand on the wheel. So let's be honest. These results did not come from comfort politics. They came from Tinubu's disruptive economics. Yes, disruptive. Because fuel subsidy reform, FX unification, revenue reset, investment signaling, regional development push, infrastructure-backed growth strategy. These were not popular decisions. They were necessary decisions. Tinubu did not govern for applause. He governed for economic recalibration. And recalibration always looks chaotic before it looks correct. But institutions don't rank vibes. They rank data. When Nigeria starts contributing meaningfully to global growth, investors read that as market depth expanding, consumer base activating, manufacturing potential reawakening, infrastructure translating into output. And this is how countries move from emerging to strategic. Tinubu's administration has shifted Nigeria from being a risk headline to a growth factor. That is not cosmetic. That is structural. So what this means going forward, the ranking is not a trophy, it's a doorway. It means Nigeria now has leverage in global economic conversation. It means Africa's biggest population is beginning to behave like a serious economic bloc. It means reforms are starting to compound. But here's the bitter truth, or should I say sweet. If Tinubu had chosen the easy path, Nigeria would not be here. If he had delayed reforms, growth would still be theoretical. He goes down as history as the first leader that started his reforms from day one. If he had chased popularity, relevance will remain elusive. Since 1960, let that sink in for all of us. Nigeria has searched for its economic voice. This moment suggests it is finally being held, not because we shouted, but because the numbers spoke. Nigeria is back in the growth room. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the architect who turned pressure into positioning. This is Truth Unveiled, where history is not emotional, it is documented. My name is Osigwamo Ikiroda, and I am the principal and CEO of Bush Radio Academy.